Welcome back to the Gladiators' second intermission report. We're now joined by Gladiators forward Tom Zanoski. Tom, now growing up in Toronto, talk about your childhood for us. I know originally from Croatia and then end up coming over, I think you said around 9. Talk a little about what it was like being in Croatia and then moving to Canada and then sort of having to adapt.
Well, yeah, I mean, we moved because obviously things weren't very good in Croatia with the war and stuff. And coming to Canada, my parents obviously sacrificed a lot. We came with nothing, and they just basically, picked up and moved their lives for, my brother and I to kind of have better ones. So, that was definitely, from their part, that was definitely a big thing to do, and they did it all for us. So everything I have and my brother has, I mean, obviously we owe it to our parents. But yeah, coming to school and not knowing English and trying to adapt to that, it was interesting, but I mean, just part of life. I'm not the only one that has to go through stuff like that, and I'm here now, and everything worked out well. So,
what was it like? Anything that you remember from being in Croatia before coming to Canada that just sort of sticks out in your mind?
Just the war stuff, but we won't talk about that.
You say you come to Canada without really knowing any English. Did you get involved in a lot of things? I guess hockey being one of them, to sort of, adapt to being in Canada and things like that. Anything else that you did, growing up after getting over here to the North America that, you didn't really have the opportunity to do before coming over?
Well, yeah, I mean, hockey. My dad signed me up for house league hockey right away, and coming to Canada, I used to play soccer in Croatia. That was, the sport for the country. And coming to Canada, my dad's like, he said, soccer's not big here, so hockey's the sport. So he signed me up, and so that helped a lot. You're around kids a lot, and you pick up the language pretty quickly. But as far as other things, in school, I always liked to play sports, so I played volleyball and basketball and soccer and stuff in school. But other than that, that's about it. Just your regular, kid going to school.
Tom, thanks for joining us during the second intermission.
No problem. Thank you.
Tom Zanoski joining us here during the Gladiators' second intermission report. We'll take a break, bring it back, and continue as you're listening to Gladiators Hockey right here on the Sports Voice of North Georgia, WDUN News Talk 550.